JC Jackson is making plays at practice. Easton Stick balling against the starting defense. And Larry Rountree has been cut. That's right, this morning Larry Rountree has been waived by the Chargers after that Rams game. He didn't play well in that game, and this is a really crowded running back room, especially with the emergence of Elijah Dotson, the undrafted free agent. Larry Rountree, the former 6th round pick, we're already moving on from him after 2 seasons. That was kind of an Anthony Lynn draft pick in my mind anyway. So, hey man, Elijah Dotson has an even better chance of making this roster now. And Xander Horvath is probably the guy to watch that may or may not be on the roster bubble. I think that would surprise a lot of people if he was, but I think he might be, especially considering, again, how crowded this running back room is, and we haven't even seen Tyler Huseman play yet. So with that being said, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. We're about to bolt up in here. We got some more clips from practice. This one is Derius Davis. Check this out. Now, this is the second team offense against the first team defense. Little bubble screen to Derius Davis, and whoop! Making a man miss and getting into the end zone. But listen, if this was real NFL game time action, I don't think he would have gotten a touchdown, but let's break this down. Elijah Dotson, the running back in the backfield, getting the fake handoff. He's getting a lot more time in practice, especially after that Rams game, man. You love to see it. Foster Sarrell, the right tackle, pulling. The right guard also, there you can see him. Zach Bailey is also pulling, so that leaves Khalil Mack unblocked, but Easton Stick, so decisive, getting that ball out immediately to the bubble screen man, Derius Davis. And this is Darius Shepard. Not a lot of you guys have heard about him. He's making a block against Asante Samuel Jr. and then gets blown up from behind by Alohi Gilman. But Darius Davis with that speed to cut up the field, running along the sideline, he steps out. Right there, he steps out. And Khalil Mack is coming up for a tackle. Good effort by him. Michael Davis gets a hand on him. And I like to see when Michael Davis reaches that hand out, he kind of cuddles up with the ball a little bit. And then Derwin James coming up for that hit. This definitely would not have been a touchdown with all these dogs out there ready to hit him. But Darius Davis, again, leans away from the hit. Both hands on that ball. You tuck your neck so that nobody can get into that ball. That thing is safe, cradled into his chest. I like the effort, and I like the heads-up play by Darius Davis. Here we go again. Second-team offense against the starting defense. Ball in the air. Boom. Deep pass, beating Alohi Gilman. Probably would have been tackled right there by JT Woods, the deep safety. Check this out. Easton Stick has a pretty nice pocket, to be honest. You can see the right tackle pushes, I think that's Joey Bosa, onto the ground. And then we get this deep ball. You can see this is Darius Davis right there underneath with JC Jackson. It looks like this was just kind of like a wheel route by Darius Shepard. Gets behind Alohi Gilman, the safety. I think that was single high safety coverage because you can see JT Woods coming up from over here. It looks like maybe Alohi Gilman was playing kind of that star role where he's playing closer to the line, and then he was just matched up in man coverage. Didn't expect Darius Shepard to be running all the way out towards the sideline, then up the field like that. That's what it seems like to me, but a huge play by Darius Shepard, making like, I don't even know what that looks probably to be like 35, 40 yards. Now we finally have some first team offense action. Boop! Gerald Everett up the seam in the middle of the end zone for a touchdown. Just making it look so easy. And now he's celebrating with the boys. You'll love to see it. But look at Kenneth Murray right here. Tell me, is Kenneth Murray's assignment Gerald Everett? Because it looks like he's very focused on Joshua Kelly with Derwin James draped all over him. Looks like he's in zone coverage though, man. So I think that Kenneth Murray, his assignment was Gerald Everett, and he was just so focused on that running back, little out and then back in. What do you call that? Just like from the backfield, you're running out like this, and then you cut right back into the field. We saw that Melvin Gordon do that a lot when he was with the Chargers. But Gerald Everett, right up the seam, behind Kenneth Murray, wide open. Now we got Justin Herbert throwing a deep pass all the way down the field to Keelan on JT Woods, the safety. But check this out. Joshua Kelly on the left side getting some good protection. Just here, Taylor doesn't even test him, it looks like. And now look at Trey Pipkins on this right tackle spot. Tuli Tuipulotu goes in, tries to get that spin move away. Look at Trey Pipkins. Head up. I'm not letting you get past me, buddy. Listen, I know I keep saying it, but we need Trey Pipkins and Rashawn Slater to be healthy so we can see these deep passes like that. Easton Stick now, deep pass to guess who? Darius Shepherd again in stride against Michael Jaquette, running into the woods, it looks like back there. But Easton Stick looks like he probably would have been sacked on this play. This is Austin Pleasance. I think he's playing left tackle, and his head is so far to the left here that Carlo Kemp seems to just be coming in totally unblocked. And then Easton Stick throws this ball deep, and this is going to go to Darius Shepherd in stride right behind Michael Jaquette, who's getting that hand up. Obviously not enough, just perfectly in the basket. Dude, deep passes for Easton Stick and Justin Herbert. Man, this offense with Kellen Moore. And we also have Quentin Johnston going up against JC Jackson, who had his best day in training camp today. Quentin Johnston tried to make a comeback route and use his body to block him out because obviously he's bigger, faster. JC Jackson, though, heads up player. He's going to swat that thing away, pass breakup. JC Jackson is getting healthy, man. JC Jackson is also playing in the full team drills now, and on a 2nd and 10 run by Isaiah Spiller, he would have had a tackle and a run stop against him. JC Jackson is looking healthier and healthier every day. Hopefully he's going to be back by week 1 against the Dolphins. And Brandon Staley keeps putting the team in these game-like situations. This one was a 5-minute drill, so you want to run the clock out as much as you can with the lead. The top defense went against the second-team offense. Easton Stick hit Darius Shepherd for 34 yards. We saw that throw. And then Pokey Wilson and Derius Davis both had 10 yards for Easton Stick to get them in the 10-yard line. Then in the red zone, they didn't have a lot of luck. Easton Stick could not throw or run the ball. And then Morgan Fox on 4th and 1 got a tackle in the backfield against Isaiah Spiller to not allow any points. And in that same drill, the first team offense didn't have a lot of luck as Justin Herbert wasn't able to even pick up a first down. But Easton Stick on that very next drive with only a minute to play, Morgan Fox again was the man to get a sack. Morgan Fox, dude, I mean, do not forget about him. I know we got Khalil Mack, we got Joey Bosa, just drafted Tuli Tuipulotu, but do not forget about Morgan Fox. This guy, all he does is make plays. That's all he does. Now we got some Elijah Dotson and special teams news. Elijah Dotson was given extra reps Monday as he worked with Stick's group for the majority of the practice. That's what I thought. Elijah Dotson looked like he was getting more action out there. He's also getting action as a punt returner, catching kicks with Derius Davis, Darius Shepherd, and Pokey Wilson. That's really interesting to me because to me that says the coaches really like Elijah Dotson, but they don't know for sure yet if he can make a roster spot only being a running back. They're trying to get him to bring value also in special teams. Maybe we're going to see him out there in special teams on a kickoff unit or a punting unit. We'll see what happens with Elijah Dotson, but obviously the coaches like him and they're trying to find even more spots for him on this roster. So after that Rams game, we're seeing more action for Elijah Dotson and Derius Davis in practice. And if you didn't see this video where I talked about all the good and the bad from that Rams game, go ahead and click that to keep yourself up to date. Thanks for watching.